So as everyone moves to a smarter home, every smart home has some sort of a smart CCTV camera, either indoors or outdoors or both, and there's so much variation between them. So there's different brands, different ecosystems, different price ranges, different features, different storage options. So when I was looking for a camera for me, I was trying to decide what I actually wanted and what I needed, because in my opinion I have a decent amount of stuff that I want to protect around here, but I don't want to spend, you know, hundreds of pounds on a camera which I'm not hopefully going to need to use. But I also didn't want to skimp on any of the features because I wanted to make sure that everything I have is actually safe, and if something did happen that I have the footage. So basically I wanted the best of both worlds. Now what I've got here is, in my opinion, the best middle ground for a good budget all-rounder CCTV indoor camera. What's up guys, it's Subsy here, and I spent a long time trying to find, in my opinion, the best camera to suit me. Now, if I can get it open, this was only about £20 on Amazon, and I did buy it on sale, but I checked and it's still around that much, and it seems to be fluctuating around that price point quite often. It's probably not the best camera out there in any specific way, but it is, in my opinion, the best overall. Now, the way I ranked it was based on features and reviews, because I didn't want to just buy one that was feature rich and not many reviews. So I did read the reviews and they seemed pretty positive. So here we have it. It is the Yee, I'm not sure how to say it. I'll call it Yee. The Yee home camera, the Yee indoor home camera. Now, the reason I chose this was because it is 1080p. So that's good, so you get a decent amount of detail, and the images that were there from people who have used it seem pretty detailed, so that's good. Another key feature of this is that it does have night vision, so it uses infrared LEDs for that, which is another bonus. And again, you're getting all of this for around £20 or $20 in the US. And another key thing to keep in mind with indoor cameras or even outdoor cameras is the lens itself. So this has a 110-degree lens, so the bigger the degrees, the more field of view you're going to get, so the more you can see inside the frame. And so that just means that when you mount it in the corner of the room, you'll see more of the room. Instead of just like a slim part of the room, you'll see like more of it, which is good. So the higher number it is, the better in general, but again, around the edges you can get distortion with some lenses, so we'll just have to see how that pans out here. There we go. And another thing of this is that it does have two-way audio, so if you need that, I don't really need that, but if you did need that, it does have two-way audio, so you could listen from the app or speak from the app to the camera, and the person on either side could hear each other. So if you want to use it as more of like an intercom CCTV thing, you can. And again, £20, that's super cheap. But that's not the reason that I got this. So, oh wow, it's actually nicer than I thought. Okay, yeah, the reason that I got this was because of the features. So not the features in terms of night sight or anything like that, but most of the cameras that you buy or you can buy have cloud storage. Now, with cloud storage, they normally want you to have a subscription, and some of them don't allow you to use it without that. There are some where you can buy like a separate hub and then connect that hub to your router and have storage on the hub. But then again, they are quite expensive. So in terms of cheaper cameras, you have the Blink cameras, you have the Nest Indoor and a few others, and most of them require like some sort of a subscription service, which I didn't want to do because I don't want to pay monthly for anything. And if they don't offer anything for free, in my opinion, it's pointless, because you're paying for the hardware. They should at least have a free option. This has both. So it has a cloud subscription, which is free and paid. So the free tier, you can get 6 seconds of video clips every time an alert is fired. So it has human detection and sound detection. Anytime either of them is fired, it will give you 6 seconds of cloud storage, which I think is pretty awesome, because if something happens, you'll have 6 seconds of footage. So if somebody's in the room, you'll see them still. Again, with this, it doesn't mean you'll only see 6 seconds. You can still look at it live, but in terms of recordings, it's 6 seconds. If you want more, of course, you can go for the paid version, but that's still not the reason that I chose this. The reason that I chose this is because of the side. Now, it has a micro SD card slot, so I can pop in an SD card or micro SD card and record locally to this. Now, it's not the only camera to have that, but it is the only one that I found in this price range to have all of those features and that without having like a separate hub to do it on. And for me, that's the perfect scenario. So I can mount this anywhere, and if you can find a place to hide it, it's even better because it's got a black lens. I do wish the body was white so it would hide away easier. Actually, to be fair, in my room most of the stuff is white, so it's probably a good choice. So like I mentioned earlier, this is a smart home device, so it does have an app and a cloud service. The app itself is the Yi Home app, and you can actually remove that. So that's awesome. You can actually just use that, plug that anywhere, and you don't even need the stand. So that is quite discreet. So you've got like a tiny 1080p 110 degrees field of view camera, which you can mount literally anywhere with double-sided tape or something. I'm not actually sure where the power goes. Oh yeah, micro SD card and a micro USB. So let's just check what else comes in the box quickly. And you have that, you have some cloud storage card, and it says, yeah, free cloud, blah, 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 all of that. And yep, you can preview live footage, get to know the camera and all of that if you want to do that. It looked like something was meant to be in there, but that's empty. And then of course you have the charger, or not the charger, it's not got a battery, so it's just the cable to power it on with. Right, so what I'll do now is I'll try and get that set up with my phone, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, so I now have it connected, and the actual pairing process was surprisingly awesome. Like normally when you buy like a budget thing, you don't really get like the best process in terms of like setting it up, because that's not really important for most people, and you normally get some sort of weird voice that doesn't really sound natural. It sounds robotic if there is voice. With this, it was really intuitive. So what I had to do, and I wish I could show you this, and I wish I kept recording, but I didn't. What you basically do is you give your Wi-Fi password to the app, and then it gives you a QR code to scan. It says put it in front of the camera, and then the camera says scanning QR code, and then scanning complete, and then it will tell you like by voice how it's doing, like if the Wi-Fi connected, if it didn't register properly. And yeah, it was just really intuitive. And now I'm in the app, I can actually show you guys like what I'm looking at. So this is the camera, and you can see the delay between the camera and me doing something is not that much actually. But pretty much for me, this is exactly what I needed, and for £20, like I'm more than happy with this. Like the quality, I can literally see everything, and the lighting here is terrible, and it's still picking up everything. And I don't know why I'm showing you this and looking at this. I should be showing you this and looking at this. So if I went and turn off the lights, actually, that could actually help show you guys the other side of this. So if I turn that off and turn that off, you can hardly see me here at all, but it's turned to night mode, and there you go. Like I heard a click in there when it turned to night mode, but the fact that you can see me, that's pretty awesome. I'm actually really surprised by that. £20, guys, £20. Let me go turn the lights back on, and just like that, it's switched back to daytime, so no more infrared. But I can't complain about that at all. If I spoke to it, so how do I do that? So it has like a button on the app where you can use it as an intercom, and I'm pretty sure it works both ways. Yeah, so it's coming out of the phone as well. Oh, let me turn the volume down, otherwise you're going to get weird feedback through the microphones. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this camera. And guys, if you need a cheap budget camera and you want the features, and you want something that you can use as a baby monitor, or something that you just want to have in like one in every room in your house, say you want 5 of them, that's going to be what, £100 for 5 cameras all in one smart app, which works with Alexa as well. So you can use it with your Alexa Show to show the actual video feed on there. And there's not much more that you can ask for a low price of $20 or £20. And that's pretty much the entire story with this. And sure, there are so many better quality cameras, like some with better build materials, or some with better image sensors, or some with better night mode, or some with better feature sets, but they're more expensive. For me, the best thing is when you get a good balance, and this provides a great balance for me. Maybe not for you guys, but let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you guys have a Blink or another camera and you think it may be good or better than this. And again, it's reasonable in price, not just like £300-400 like the Nest IQ. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this and the image quality that I've shown you. Again, I'm not expecting the best. You shouldn't be either for £20, but you should be expecting decent, and that's the key that I'm going for. So yeah, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, click subscribe if you want to see more content on random stuff that I do. But as always, it's Subsy here, and I'll see you guys next time.